Tavex, period becoming one. Tavex, period becoming one. Listen, I'm on this side of the house because well, it's the same room. It's just over by this my little tiny kitchenette. It's because the sun is blaring out there. I know the sun probably not blaring where you guys are because I'm on an island. I'm on an island country. It's very hot. It's chilly at night because it's winter season, but it's hot. Sun is blaring and you won't be able to see the screen. So I moved over here. I wasn't planning to do a video today. But I'm doing a video today. I started writing a biblical video for the Israelites earlier today. I wasn't planning to do it because I only got like one page front and back full of notes. And I'm going to be working on it slowly, asking the creator to, which he always does, because all the actions of men is from the Most High. When it all comes together, hopefully by the weekend, hopefully, I'll do it. It's a teaching video. But this video is a must for me to do because I wasn't doing a video today. I know I say that a lot, but I wasn't doing a video today, but I have to do a video today. I'll explain why when we give people, we're only at 1minute and 17 seconds. I'll give the people a little time to get in the room, and that's what I'll do. We got a new and Young King in the house. And hold on, let me get this. And this one has to be done. It's not gonna have really no scripture. I'm gonna give my narrative, which if the heathens come in the room, that's be super good for them. They're gonna be scared out of their wits. They're gonna be scared out of their wits if they come in and try to tangle. They can't tangle up here in Hebrew on the island too. This is not the forum. This is not the channel. We ain't Hebrew Messianics where you can walk all over them because they Christians. We are Torah Tanakh Israelites only. We quote the Old Testament. We deal with the law, not oral tradition, not fables of Christianity, demonic fables of Christianity. So you don't have wiggle room nowhere to deal with us. Me, I'm the Kohelef, and all these young budding Kohelefs that's on here. Hold on. I got enough of juice. Got enough of battery juice in here. And this one. So we're at 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Give them a couple minutes because I don't publicize doing the prior announcements. And something just compelled me that I have to hold on. Let me see. I appreciate you guys bearing with me, but I think this will be very worth it. Uh, you guys be patient. Mm, mm. Okay, let me see what time we got. We're at 6 minutes. We got biblically vesicle in the house, young king in the house, and Nuha in the house. No more, we'll give them like another minute or two, and then we'll start. And you'll be able to get back to your life quickly. Uh, this is it's gonna be what it's gonna be. There's I don't need any Bible verses, like that movie Eli. He was protecting the book. He was protecting the book, and then after a while, then a lot of the pages are gone and all that stuff like that. And then when he's almost dead, they've reached that place where he had, and then the people thought that they were going to get the stuff from the book, but the book is braille. You can't, like, only blind people can read it. And he had it in his head. So the Most High put a lot of this now in the coconut. So I don't need to write a video for this. I'm going to narrate this. I'm going to stop it here and there. You know how we do. And you know what we're going to just do? We're just going to tell the truth. Excuse me. And people don't like the truth. That's what we're going to do. We're going to just tell the truth. King David in the house. Lord. Young kings. I like the young lion kings in the house. Rah, rah. Young kings in the house. Rah. Young king. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read the comments later, so I don't get dissuaded. All right, I'm gonna start now. We got young king in the house. I think it's time to start. Title: Jewish Tunnel, Evil Demonic Tunnel Exposed. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Listen, the reason why I'm making this video, the reason why I'm making this video, the reason why I'm making this video is because this is why evil spreads like cancer all around. Because good men and women, and the only good men and women are Hebrew Israelites, Torah and Tanakh Hebrew Israelites. Let's be specific. Remember, the truth hurts. Messianic Hebrews are chocolate covered Christians, demonic. Look at all these T.D. Jakes and all that. They ain't exposed. We ain't shocked by none of that. Torah and Tanakh Israelites are not shocked by none of that because we know they are lawless. All lawless people act, lawless beasts are lawless. I'm not shocked. A new Yeshua Israel, the Koheleth of Hebron Island 2 is not shocked. And you guys on this live chat is not shocked at all. What kind of actions do you expect from devils? Here we just deal with truth. So, because in Psalm 119, 142, his law is the truth. His law says those that turn their ear from his law in Proverbs, what, 28? Their prayers are an abomination. So they are an abomination. So we're not shocked by their actions. We're just exposing and revealing their action that's hidden because the rest of the world is abominable. Am I exaggerating? The rest of the world act abominable. Hold on, I got to close. They're starting to fumigate because we have a lot of flowers and trees here, and that smell's going to come in here. Yes. Sorry, people. Getting back to my abominable speech about the abominables, we're not shocked by that. And that's why I'm making this video, because good men and women, which are only Torah Tanakh Israelites, ooh, he's racist. I guess so. The Most High is the most racist. He selected a group. He wants law keepers that he can be appeased with. Non-law keepers, he's not appeased with. He's not accepting. Point blank, period. I'm not even talking about perfection, but striving for perfection. That's why I say here on this channel, I made a signet ring specific for that. Our, the kings of Israel, I'm not saying I'm a king, but we may be kings under King David, ruling the earth, cleaning up the earth that they polluted and destroyed. The model I use here at Hebrew on the Island too is not the same like the majority of all messianics definitely have the messianic, and even the Torah. Shalom, shalom. You can say shalom. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's no peace. That's not the question that we should be meditating on day and night. What we need to meditate on is purity, because that's what he's looking for. He ain't looking for to see if you have peace in your life. He ain't looking for that. He's saying, is that nigger and that negress striving for purity? That's the question that's going to be asked again. So here at Hebrew on the Island too, I'm trying to always have you remember. That's why I say I show my ring to you. Tav-X, the inscription at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Tav, and the X is the pictograph. That's the question. That's what should be spoken every day. So stay in your memory, in your coconut. Yo, the Creator wants me to be pure towards him and his law. Am I doing that? Shalom, shalom is not doing that. Tav, purity becoming one. So we need to be pure, and how we can be pure is to expose the wickedness on the earth. And you know why I'm making this video too? Because, as most people in the world know today, unless they're living under a big boulder or a mountain, they know we're living, they know something is not right in the earth. We know that we're living in the end of days. But you, Israelite, because this channel is for you guys, Torah Tanakh Israelites, you're like, man, damn. It's like the people still don't know us. Everything else trends on this damn internet. Stupid stuff. Am I exaggerating? Stupid twerking, and there's just so much stupid stuff is overwhelming. Our stuff don't trend out because they're keeping us silent. That's why I'm exposing them. They're the chief apex heathens, demon heathens of the world. So I'm exposing them, their actions. And guess what? By exposing them, the Creator's exposing them. He's everything I told you, been telling you from the last a lot of my videos, that everything that was hidden is coming to the top. It's coming to the top. Even if they want to hide it, they can't hide it. And what are we to do? Just sit back? and just let a few people expose it. No, here at Hebrew on the Island, I'm going to expose it to. I don't care if some of you say, oh, I heard it already, whatever. Yeah, you heard it. Put it in the back of your mind. Throw it in the closet. And you're going to let them still be. And listen, here at Hebrew on the Island too, let them be the Jews. Because what you don't realize in Genesis 14, Abraham is not called a Jew. He's a Hebrew. Genesis chapter 14, read it. They are not us. And you wonder why we can't totally take back our cultural heritage, name, classification, position in the earth, or whatever. Because good men and women keep their mouth shut. They're content sitting in the stadium seats and not stepping forward, not opening their mouth. Because I'll be honest with you, remember we deal truth in here. A lot of you are scared. A lot of you are shook. Here at Hebrew on the Island too, a new Yeshua Israel. I am not shook at these demons. Because I know the Most High says in Psalm 121, he says, he's our helper and protector. He's not going to let our feet move to the left or the right. He's the one that doesn't slumber or sleep. Who do you have confidence in? I have total confidence in him. I know that I'm stronger than most of them niggas. They're weak, goofy as hell. Scared of none of them niggas. So guess what? I'm going to open my mouth. Not in like self-grandizement or self-strength. My strength lies in the Most High because he gave them goofies, weak goofies. They throwing chairs around, but man, they're fucking goofy, weak. Their whole nature, they're recessive, number one. So that's a weakness. Who's the strongest? Who's the best? It's the Negro types. Scared of them niggas. And it's true. What am I, lying? I'm an older guy. Look at this. I'm an older guy. They can't deal with me, and I'm older. Imagine with the young kings, like young King David. Get the hell out of here. Just tell the truth. People don't deal in the truth. It's uncomfortable. They start itching. Like, oh, shit. We're going to be itching a lot here because I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to deal with them all the time because they're not important. Remember, the Most High in Isaiah chapter 40, he tells you how he thinks of the other nations. That's why I think the way I think. I ain't thinking and pulling out of my butthole in the back. I'm just making up shit, whatever. No, because we follow the Creator and his laws. He says in Isaiah chapter 40, the major prophet Isaiah says in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15 and 17, he says, for all the nations are as a drop that falleth out of a bucket, the small dust of the balance, considered a very little thing. All nations before him are as nothing, less than nothing, and vanity. Vanity is pointless, useless, nothingness. But you guys, they got you shook because you watch their television, see all the money they got, all the control they got. Everybody like bows down, lets them do crimes, and nobody does anything. So you scared them. And listen, I know why you scared them, because you really are not with the Most High. You don't have 2 feet in with the Most High and his law. If you did, you will speak bold like a lion. Speak like a caterpillar. I'm just telling the truth. The truth is, truth is not, it's not comfortable. So when I saw this, I heard it on the YouTube news and stuff. And, I was just going to just let it go. But see, that's the problem. That's the problem. We all just let things go. With us, we do what they do. They build it up as big as Mount Everest. Look at them niggas. Terrible. Look at it. Raiding stores. It's going to be on all the nightly news. It's going to be publicized. It's going to be put on T-shirts. But when they do something, they got you so shook, you ain't going to say anything. And that's how they keep staying the way they are. That's how they keep keeping our name, even though we're not the Jews. We are the ancient Hebrew Israelites, descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The only true ancient Israelites, because they don't change. When you read Malachi 3:6, the Most High changes not, and the Israelites has not ceased to be. Listen to them crazy Messianic Hebrews. is the house of Israel, cake not turned. A cake not turned. They mix themselves amongst. You listening to them, they don't know scripture. I will incinerate every one of those messianic leaders. Oh, but they'll say, oh, he only got a little subscribers, so we ain't gonna waste our time with him because I'll destroy you niggas rapidly. Not because of my power, because I actually believe in the scriptures that is in here. In Isaiah 54, it says, all those who contest the law with you will be defeated because of me. That's why I can defeat all you niggas. Easy work. And I'm just telling the truth. I defeat you every time. That's why none of you will debate me. You use that lame and say, oh, he only got like 1,000 subscribers. He's not relevant. So we're going to talk to somebody that got 100,000, 50,000. Let's talk to these messianics over there, these Christians. Get the fuck out of here. They've never graduated Hebrew 101 and they never will. They know none of the fundamentals. And, well, you don't know them. I know their actions. And by your actions, speak who you are. And as a Koheleva teacher, I know you know nothing. You know zero. It's not 666. Bring that Christian shit there. Not one prophet said this is 666. I'm making a zero. You know 144. No, there's none of that either. They didn't say that either. They didn't say there's another way, another savior, another God. You niggas are the devil that the Bible speaks of. So I'm going to speak up. So that's why I made this video. This is why I'm making this video right now, to expose the demons. And I'll start right now. This was my little monologue before this video clip I'm going to show you. Let them be the Jews. You got the Messianics because they're just chocolate covered Christians. They don't know shit. They have not graduated Hebrew 101. Believe you me, they haven't. They don't. It's too easy. None of them come out here and try to. And if they did, we could have an open debate. Anytime, nigga. Anytime. Bring your best, which is an ant in comparison to Torah, Tanakh, Israelites. Easy work. Let them be the Jews. Abraham is not a Jew. He says he's a Hebrew. And I know that is a language but he's not a Jew. He's a law keeper, like me and you. We strive to do that every day. Let them be the Jews. They're not the chosen people. They suffer none of the curses of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. You got some J-ish people saying, because they know we're on to them. Genesis chapter 10. We're not Ashkenaz. We're not the sons of Gomer. We just use that because we're in the Rhine in Germany. But get the hell out of here. You are Ashkenaz. And you're not the people of the Most High. You can never make us believe that. You can make the demon heathens that watch YouTube and watch Netflix and watch YouTube and Christians. You can fool them all damn day. We ain't fooling us up in here because we actually read and know the truth of the scriptures. You don't fulfill none of the prophecies. None of them. And you don't keep the law. You can fool the damn Christians and stupid messianics and regular heathen general. You can't fool us. We know you're Orthodox and ultra-Orthodox, which is the leaders of your Judaism or whatever. Religion. You turned our culture into your religion. Moses came down and told us to make churches and synagogues and oral laws and all that shit and tunnels. Told us just keep the law. And you niggas are lawbreakers. You're not the people of the book. Let me just give you a little hint before we go on to this video. And I told you, that's why it's not even worth it. I type some of them sometimes. I'll never get a response back. I wonder why. If I was a Messianic, you'd try to go back and forth, but you can't go back and forth with me. You can't. It won't work. You'll sink immediately. Um, you don't keep the laws. You Jewish? Yeah, you are the Jews. We are the ancient Hebrew Israelites, Eberites. You don't believe in the law, you believe in the oral traditions. And you follow the Rabbi Rashi from the 8th century, 900th century, whatever. Garbage. In your Talmud. I read the Talmud. Gotta know your enemies. And the Mishnah in the Talmud, a sage writer who wrote the Mishnah, his name is Eliezer Perkri, and he completed the Mishnah in the 2nd and 3rd century in Eliezer 24, because he wrote a lot of books in the Mishnah. He wrote about Nimrod and the Tower of Babel. And he describes Shem, Ham, and Japheth. He said Shem is dark but comely. Let me translate that to you. Dark and beautiful. Then he went to Ham. He said he's dark but like the raven. You know, the ravens are real dark. Like a little lighter than this black wrist wallet that I wear. I am not black. I'm a medium dark brown, not dark brown. Look at my skin, nigga. I'm a medium, a cappuccino, delicious color. For you niggas calling us black, you need to go back to preschool and kindergarten. You don't know your alphabet, your shapes, your numbers, and your colors. This ain't black. This ain't black. When you show my legs, they're real light. This is black. That's black. You are dumb as rocks. That's how I look at you. When I look at you niggas, and you are the niggas, I look at you as Isaiah chapter 14. All the nations are as a drop that falleth from the bucket. All the nations outside of Israel. And the true Israel is only the Negroes who have been scattered to the four corners of this flat earth, who only suffer the curse of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26, and no other people group on this earth qualifies. Amos 3. Out of all the families of the earth, only Israel has he known. Amos 9:7. Oh, you children of Israel, as the Ethiopians unto me. They ain't called them the Ethiopians. We're the actual Ethiopians. He's given the description. Ethiopians are this beautiful cappuccino copper color. Not you pale, albino, leprous, world fair, clone, orphan, trained babies. No. We know who you are. Just because the world is not going to say it, because you own everything, you own the media, we're going to say it. You'll never convince us. We see through that veil, demonic veil that you're wearing, and you're going to show it in this clip. All the nations are as a drop that falleth from a bucket, small dust of the balance, considered a very little thing. All nations before the Creator are as nothing, less than nothing, and vanity. That's how Torah and Tanakh Israelites think of you, J-ish people. And all the other heathens who are Psalm 83, Confederate against us. Because if you wasn't Confederate, everybody would be saying, oh, the Negroes, they suffer the curses. They're the true Israelites. Give them all the money. This whole world is theirs. They can pick which land they want to live on. We're going to keep our mouths quiet and be their servants and handmaidens. You would be saying that. You're not saying that, so you're Psalm 83 Confederate. Just like you hate us, we hate you more, like King David, with a perfect hatred. You ain't getting no soft, fluffy marshmallow talk up here. You hate us. You talk nasty about us all damn day. You could dish it out, but you can't take it. And I'm exposing you on this video. So you guys take Rashi, which is from the 800, 900 time mark, who's not a sage. He comes from like the Gemara in the Talmud writings, rabbi bullshit talk. That's all it is. And there's a thing called tefillin. You wear them stupid black little stupid ass looking little black boxes on your hair. You put a scripture in that you don't even know what it means. Wrap it around your hair with a leather band. Then you got one leather band on the top part of your arm and a black leather band on the bottom. I did videos about that already. I did videos about that already. I did videos about that already. You're not the people group. You can't even get out of the first three commandments. Commandment number 1, have no other God before me. Number 2, don't make any graven images in the heavens and the likeness of the heavens on earth and under the waters. And 3, don't take his name in vain. And you can't even get out of the first 3. You got another God because you believe in the divine feminine and the divine masculine. What prophet said in the real scripture, which is only what they call the Old Testament, it's called the Tanakh, that the major prophet said, put some bands on your arm and make sure you put the top band as Amma, Mama. Put the bottom band, strap band around your arm as Robentab. Robentab. That's Papa. So you got Mama and you got Papa. You got a dual worship going on. You can't even get out of the first 3 commandments. Other Messianic Christians talking about nonsense. And Jacob is darkened to the ground and Israel get the hell out of here with that shit. Because they got the bag from these Jewish people, so they got to say stupid stuff and seem like so the Jewish people can crush them in a debate or whatever. I don't got a bag. So that means you're going to get crushed by me and crushed by any Torah Tanakh Israelite on this flat earth. Everybody on here could crush you on my live chat. Come up here with that nonsense. We study the enemy. You are the enemy. You're not just the enemy of us, you're the enemy of the Most High. You're the enemy of the Most High. King David said, Most High, all these niggas, heathens, saying this about you. He said, I hate all those that hate you, and I hate them with a perfect hatred. We follow King David. He's the king coming back. Not your demon JC, Christ guy. No, he's the devil. You are the devilets. You're all together. You're all together. I put you all in the barrel. Listen, we just speaking truth. Remember, it's itchy, allergic. Truth is allergic. You niggas don't like it. I'm going to present truth here. So you guys don't believe in this. You walk around bobbing and weaving and touching walls. You know who you are. You exposed. You're Baphomet worshipers. I don't worship Baphomet, the goat god. you niggas out. You the head chiefs of that. We're going to expose it today. Even more. We know it before, but we're going to expose it. We're not going to keep our mouth shut and let one person expose it. So we got away again. Nobody really knows. Only that three or two people heard it. No. If 150 people watch on my little tiny channel, because there's only a remnant going to be saved anyway, that's another 150, 200 people that are going to see it and know that you the devil that the Bible speaks of. So you believe in a dual Godhead, a divine feminine, and it has to be over top, and a divine masculine. You guys are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Now let's get into this. Let's get into this video, and let me narrate it, some of it for you. The sun is moving this way, and it's trying to come and glare me up. Let me move over a little bit. Be patient with me, Israelites. Be patient with me. Good. Moved a little bit more out of the sun rays. You can see the sun is still there. Hold on. Hold on. I usually do my video at night. I don't have to deal with this. Excuse me, I'm trying to get the right spot. See, I couldn't be by that pool table because the sun was crazy over there. Okay, I think this is good. Let me start narrating this video. Yeah, let me get the fair use, and I'm going to stop and interject in certain spots, fair use, because we need to speak on this. Hope you can see it. Right. Right. Okay.
Police make a wild discovery underneath a synagogue in Brooklyn. An illegal tunnel found below the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters in Crown Heights. Our Fox 5 Police Evers takes a look at how it was discovered.
9 men are facing charges this afternoon after police say they dug a secret tunnel into the sanctuary of the Chabad Lubavitch headquarters in Brooklyn.
The men described by police as extremist students are accused of digging the tunnel so that they would be able to have access to the sanctuary after hours. And when a cement truck was brought in to fill that tunnel, the men stood in the tunnel, refusing to leave.
The discovery of a secret tunnel eventually led to a massive brawl inside a 100-year-old synagogue in Brooklyn, New York. Known as 770, the synagogue serves one of the largest groups of Hasidic Jews in the world. Now, luckily, no injuries were reported from this brawl, believe it or not. But what the hell sparked it? What is behind the brawl in the first place with people so fired up? Well, it was all over the discovery of a tunnel and an attempt by authorities to fill it.
All right, listen, I tell you I'm going to interject, and listen, I'm just going to speak the truth and, speak the truth to power. Listen, they say, oh, there's a brawl, whatever. Listen, like I said in another video, these guys are super goofy. They're fucking, and excuse my French, but they fucking weak looking. They're like one of the worst specimens of a man, like a strong man. Oh, there's a brawl. They're throwing chairs. They're fucking weak. I had to throw that in because it's like, oh, it was like a fight in the hood. No, it's not. These are weak niggas. They're recessive. It's craziness. It's like fighting paper through a paper bag.
It with cement. So you see a gentleman coming out of that tunnel. This isn't in the Middle East, guys. This is in Brooklyn. Okay, this is in Brooklyn.
If you haven't heard by now of what I call Mattress Gate or Tunnel Gate, there is a big scandal in New York City. Chaos broke out inside of a Jewish synagogue because of a massive tunnel that was discovered under this historic site in New York City. And when authorities tried to shut it down, sheer chaos ensued from these Jewish guys using it. Wild footage is circulating online showing a frenetic scene Monday at the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters in Brooklyn's Crown Heights, serving as the meeting location and
only got money
place
and
of worship
power. That's
for
all.
Orthodox
Power
Jews in
because they
that
got
area.
money.
And it all has to do with this hidden tunnel. Long story short, this underground enclosure leading into this synagogue was stumbled upon last month by people who reported hearing weird noises under their homes. There are reports that a select group from this synagogue were using this tunnel to access a women's bathing area. This viral event literally took social media by storm, starting with this mattress. This mattress is so gross that this would not be on the list of mattresses we used to flip on growing up. Also, what stands out about this mattress is that it's a baby mattress. What were they doing in those tunnels? What were they doing on this mattress to cause this gross stain?
Listen, this is a woke. It says woke now videos, but listen, these to me too, they're very weak Then they're good. I'm not gonna totally hate on them. They're good, but like, well, what could have been, and what? Oh, they just built tunnels because when that C-19 thing, and they kept them from going to their synagogues, they built tunnels so they can sneak in. It's all bullshit. The truth, people don't deal in the truth. You know what the hell they doing down in them freaking tunnels, because they're the devil that the Bible speaks of. Sacrifices. That's why you see all these babies and kids missing. Hawaii, how many children are missing? Nobody's talking about that. What do you think they're doing down there? Because they're not the ancient Hebrew Israelites. They're doing that Baal and Molech shit and Baphomet shit. Crazy sex shit. You're just so weak to tell the truth. That's how they get over. Oh, is this a escape route? Or the ultra orthodox, the regular moderate demon J-ish people, they don't want them in here, so they build a tunnel so they can sneak in there when they're gone and do their service. Bullshit. And you need to call them out for their bullshit. And a lot of you Negroes don't do it. You don't expose them, but they'll call you monkey in a second. A lot of you are weak too. I call them weak, but a lot of you niggas are weak too. Call them out on their lies and their bullshit. Expose them. You building those tunnels, looking at just girls and shit like that. They're in that tunnel making blood sacrifice stains. And a lot of graping. Graping. But I want to really use it with an R. And doing the abominable things. And doing those things that our forefathers got convicted of doing, and the heathens have been doing forever, sacrificing. That's what they doing. Stop lying. You niggas are weak.
And I want to be clear, there's been conflicting reporting on this story. When I was reading about it recently, there were claims that the tunnel was built specifically to skirt COVID orders that closed down religious buildings, and that people wanted to continue worshiping, and so they needed a secret pathway or passageway into the synagogue. But I don't think that's really what's going on here. So why was the secret tunnel built in the first place? This is where it gets complicated.
I am not buying what some of these news articles are saying in terms of why this tunnel was built. One of the supposed reasons given is that these guys were concerned about COVID, and so they decided to take it upon themselves to build an extension to this synagogue, an underground tunnel to be exact. They were supposedly so concerned with their health that they built a filthy tunnel in New York City. Seeing this baby mattress reminded me of a major child abuse scandal that rocked this community years ago.
Listen, see, this is why I'm interjecting. They are tiptoeing around the obvious. They're tiptoeing around the obvious. If you believe in the scriptures say the heathens come out of their mother's womb lying. It ain't about no CV-19 shots in your arm shit. It's not about that. Or they want to, they're closing the synagogues down. We want to go worship and we got to sneak in there. That's all lies. And that's the problem. Evil exists because you Torah, Tanakh, Israelites, keep your mouth closed. We are the representatives of the Most High on earth, nobody else. It's a small remnant. That's why my channel is small. Oh, so we're going to be quiet too? That's probably why we haven't totally recovered our cultural heritage from these demons, because you don't want to expose them. You want to just keep quiet. You want to be shook and scared to death and sit in the bleachers.
Take a look at these clips and make a note of each reference from their oral law called the Talmud.
He was sexually abused by a trusted teacher and then was shunned by his community as he tried to get justice.
And Janine, the teen you're about to meet is the first sex abuse victim from New Square to ever seek justice from the courts.
He told me that he has the ability to read the palm of my hand.
Yossi's life coach started to read other parts of his body. That ritualistic abuse, Yossi says, dragged on 3 times a week for 4 agonizing months, each time Taubenfeld ordering him to stay silent.
Digging deeper tonight, new concerns about an alleged epidemic of sex abuse being covered up in New York's ultra-Orthodox Hasidic Jewish community.
A New York rabbi arrested in Beverly Hills, accused of molesting children in Brooklyn.
See, that's the problem. I told you I'm going to be narrating. Do you think this is the only tunnel that they have? All throughout the world, America and the world, they got these tunnels. They don't want to be exposed for the demonic nature that they have. So they on the outside, oh, it's a good Jewish boy and a girl and family. Get the hell out of here. Demonic. And you're going to see some of them tell on themselves. And the reason why evil exists in the world, because you, Torah and Tanakh Israelites, who are the leaders of the earth under King David, keep your mouth shut. That's why I'm making, I don't care if some of you, I saw that, so you're going to see it again. That's your problem. The bad things is nothing to you. The good things, I don't want to hear that or whatever. Well, that just shows where you stand at. They've been doing this wicked stuff all along. It's all connected. That Epstein Island and all that, they all are about this stuff. Not just graping, G-R-A-P-I-N-G, but, really replace it with an R. No, just killing, drinking blood, eating human meat, sacrificing to that Baphomet goat demon, Moloch and Asterisk and all that crap. Expose it.
A professional website is crucial for success in today's digital world. Trust your site to GoDaddy, the world's #1 web host. Now with free domain plus SSL certificate included with annual plans. Learn more at GoDaddy.
9 men are facing charges this afternoon after police say they dug a secret tunnel into the sanctuary of the Chabad Lubavitch headquarters in Brooklyn.
The men described by police as extremist students are accused of digging the tunnel so that they would be able to have access to the sanctuary after hours. And when a cement truck was brought in to fill that tunnel, the men stood in the tunnel, refusing to leave.
News reporter Anthony Carlo is live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, with the very latest on this story. Anthony.
Dave, Lauren, we're learning new this afternoon that 5 of those 9 young men will be arraigned in court tonight, while the other 4 were issued desk appearance tickets, released, and expected back in court at a later date. Right now, the city's Department of Buildings investigators are inside this synagogue trying to determine whether it's safe for congregants to re-enter. I think all who've seen the video can agree it is both chaotic and bizarre.
Listen, I told you, see how how the media, because they own the media. They can lie to you all day, say they own the media. Look how they're handling this situation. The cops going in there, treating them with marshmallow hands. But if that was Negroes doing anything like that, they would be shooting, saying, I'm in fear of my life. Oh, we saw this blood there. Oh, pow, 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 pow. That's what they would be doing. It's bullshit. Call it out for what it is. They talking nicey nice. That's demonic shit. If Negroes did it, they're saying these people are demons. They're doing wicked stuff. They're doing devilish stuff. They're sacrificing. They're killing. We gotta investigate. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. They ain't interested in getting to the bottom of it because they all the heathen Gentiles are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Tell the truth. Stop being shook and afraid, Israelite.
Police arresting 9 young men inside the synagogue between the ages of 19 and 21. The group charged with criminal mischief and reckless endangerment. Police say they were found inside a tunnel that was dug leading to Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters on Eastern Parkway. Synagogue leaders described the group as extremist students seeking unauthorized access to the building by breaking walls. The tunnel had previously been discovered when a cement truck was brought in yesterday to repair the walls. Police say the group of young men stood in the tunnel and refused to leave. A spokesperson for Chabad Lubavitch headquarters says, in part, the community is pained by the vandalism of a group of young agitators who damaged the synagogue below Chabad headquarters at 770 Eastern Parkway Monday night. These odious actions will be investigated and the sanctity of the synagogue will be restored. We spoke with some congregants who prayed outside this morning since the synagogue was closed, pending an evaluation by the buildings department to determine structural stability.
It's very tragic, obviously. It bothers everyone, this whole community. There's not a single person that doesn't bother him right now that it's closed. Unfortunately, there was a few people. I was there at the time. There was less than a handful of people that broke the wall. Unfortunately, they had to cause this disturbing thing that happened.
And again, we watched members of the congregation out here in the cold this morning saying their prayers outside of the synagogue with police officers posted outside, preventing anybody from going in. We understand right now there is some kind of discrepancy over who.
And listen, you know, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. They say in their prayers, they're saying their prayers to Amma and Abba. You don't know that. But here at Yuba Island too, I do. They don't keep the laws. They are the devil that the Bible speaks of. There's a million tunnels all over the world under their churches, regular Christian churches and their synagogues. They're all the same. It's all demonic. And they don't keep the laws. Let's keep saying it. Let's keep telling the truth. Because these guys are going to lie all damn day.
Who has control of the synagogue? Officials rather, of the synagogue say they have been litigating this matter in the New York State court system, trying to gain proper control of the premises, but it is a case that has been lagging on for years.
You heard him. He said this is a case that has been lagging on for years. Why would this case be lagging on for years if it's so serious? You know why? Because they are the devil that the Bible speaks of. And they all are cohorts. You know, they don't tell you too much that people in the neighborhood were hearing things. And they're calling the police saying, yo, we hear something like underground or whatever. And they just, you know, they come out of their mother's stinky, nasty womb, flat butt womb, and telling lies. That's what's going on. So they made this horrific Disney World fairy tale story to say, hey, okay, you 19 and 20s, we're gonna blame you. Come on, don't worry. We have all the politicians and judges in our pockets because we pay all of them. And you go, so you be the cover story. You were wrong, you did bad, and we're still gonna do them sacrifices over the ground. There's gonna be a lot more baby mattresses with blood. And the rest of the heathens are stupid. And all the churches are gonna keep sending us their money, thinking that we are the real people of the Bible, when we're the devil that the Bible speaks of. Our God is Baphomet. They're stupid. Come on, Israel, open your mouth. Don't let them get away with it. I sent that little video clip to two of my friends, they're heathens in America. They ain't gonna respond back. They said, are these really the people of the Most High? Come on. Come on, you people, stop. Listen, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm going to read these comments. I'm going to call it quits. Today's the new moon. I do the new moon observance, not just on this day. It fell on this day because I follow the lunar calendar. and fair use. Let me see what anybody read, and we call it quits. Thank you, Anuha Top X coming in the house. Top X coming in the house. Blessings to you, Kohela. Thank you. Thank you, Anuha, for keeping this room orderly and showing the people that we ain't the Bloods and the Crips. You can greet, hug, inspire, pray for the brethren, not hate them. Love them. You're instructed to do that. Listen to you and your family. Thank you. Biblically vesticle. Sorry, nigga. If it's wrong, I don't know else how to say it. Likewise, okay. I'm hoping that the very best for you, young King. Vex, King David. Great to have you in the house. Of course, biblically vesticle. I'm super happy to have you in the house as well. Listen, Hosea chapter 8. Purity becoming one, correct. Psalm 119. We will stand up for the Most High. Excellent. Psalm 94. Who will stand up for me against the wicked? Psalm 94, read it. Who will, the Most High is asking the question like he's asking purity. He ain't telling you, talking about peace. He's talking about, are you pure? Well, another thing he's talking about, you read about in Psalm 94. Who will stand up against the wicked on the earth? In Ezekiel, 20, it says, who will talk about the abominations? Are you just going to sit in the bleachers? Same to you. She's going to late reply. For use. I knew hot demons. I have to cancel the conversation later. I believe I have the answer now. Okay. No problem. Let us find an interesting lesson. Most High is going to deal with these wicked, abominable going clan, correct? Most High is guiding all my thoughts and actions. Excellent. This is the new Yeshua Israel, Hebrew on the island too. Who will stand up against the wicked? You know it's wicked to call or assume that the evil is good and good is evil. To take the wicked for the righteous and the righteous for the wicked. Proverbs 17 and Proverbs 24. You know it's not good. The world has put them on the stage, the Jewish people, as being the righteous. And you keep your mouth closed, seeing what they do. I'm telling you, it's all a masquerade. They all got Halloween costumes on. Yeah, we got like a couple 19 and 20-year-old, 21. They dug a tunnel and they're bad, and we're going to pray outside. Who are you praying to? You're praying to Amma. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of, and you don't say anything. That's the problem with you Torah Tanakh Israelites too. I'm going to put you on blast too. I'm not saying I'm perfect. We got to help each other. You know, they ain't no good. They, the Jews, converts, took our culture, made it a religion, and it's all wrong anyway. They can't even keep the first 3 commandments. Say it. They're definitely not getting the burn side in those tunnels. They're definitely not getting their burn sides in those tunnels. What do you mean by that? Burn sides. Biblically, what do you mean by that? Burn sides. Explain. Get. Yeah. All right. Got it. Big curls. Got it. This is New Yeshua Israel. Hebrew on the island too. Until next time. And look at them. I've been working on a video. I worked on it earlier today. Not the whole thing. Just got a page front and back. You know, hopefully this weekend, most God willing, I'm going to have a teaching video for you guys. This is New Yeshua Israel. Hebrew on the island too. Until next time.